Hi everyone, welcome to our lab lesson. Today we are going to speak about the next experiment. Our experiment name, the silver mirror reaction, and other name, well-known name, is this reaction is called tolerance test. Now, for this reaction we need some materials and apparatus. Let's pay attention to the materials. We need solution, some compound solution, silver nitrate solution with 0.1 molarity. Potassium hydroxide with 0.8 molarity. Dextrose, the formula of dextrose is like this, and the concentration of this solution 0.25 molarity. Also, we need concentrated ammonia solution and concentrated nitric acid solution. On the other hand, we need some apparatus, glass container. This glass container may be Florence or round bottom flask or Erlenmeyer flask with 250 milliliter or 500 milliliter. And rubber stopper beaker with 150 or 250 milliliter. Gradient cylinder with 10, 25 or 50 milliliter. Also, medicine dropper stirring root. This is our apparatus which we need to this apparatus during the experiment. Each experiment, you know that each experiment has special aim. Our experiment need the aim of detect aldehyde group in the dextrose. Let's go to the experiment part. Now let's go to the experiment part. For safety, we need gloves and goggles. During this experiment, we use some compound which has dangerous odor. That's why we will do this experiment under the hood. For this experiment, we need some compound. In previously part, we explained the potassium hydroxide, silver nitrate, dextrose, nitric acid, and concentrated ammonia solution. Now let's do the procedure. The first we need the round bottle flask with 250 milliliter. We should add 20 milliliter or 15 or 20 milliliter of the silver nitrate solution into the random flask. This is enough, and we add here. Now our flask, our random bottle flask, have the ammonia. Before the reaction, we add a few drops of the ammonia. That's why the color is changed dark brown. We want to dissolve this precipitate. That's why we continue to adding a few drops of the ammonia, and the precipitate is dissolved and disappear. Now don't confuse the dropper. We use each dropper for each compound. Don't confuse with this dropper with each other. Now we should add the potassium hydroxide. 50 milliliter. We use another gradient cylinder for this reaction. 50. We obtain absolutely 50 milliliter of potassium hydroxide solution, and we pour this solution into the round bottle flask. And we string with string root this solution. Now we need to add our solution. Our solution consists of silver nitrate, potassium hydroxide and ammonia solution. This solution will be make, if we put long time, this solution may be make the explosive precipitate. That's why for each reaction we use fresh. For each procedure we use fresh silver nitrate, potassium hydroxide and ammonium solution. Now we should add here the dextrose. With dextrose, how many dextrose? 3 milliliter of the dextrose solution. How many? Wait a minute. 2 milliliter, drop by drop. And 1 milliliter. Let's shake. We add here. The color slowly change to the dark color. We will. Wait a minute. Pay attention here, please. We need at least 1 minute to observe the color change. Also, for this process, in this time, we can use from the shaking apparatus, but I want to show how the color changed to the silver color, the white color. This reaction general name is silver mirror. Let's observe how the silver precipitate is formed. Silver mirror reaction is formed. Generally, as I mentioned, this reaction takes at least 1 minute, but our reaction is quickly change. Wait a minute. Silver mirror reaction is occur as you see. This is silver mirror reaction. Or other name is tolerance test. Now, this we obtain very beautiful silver mirror round flask. Now, our experiment is finished. In this point, our reaction is finished. But we need to clear each of this apparatus, and for this aim we need concentrated nitric acid. Why we use from the concentrated nitric acid? Because when we wash with this apparatus, this device with concentrated nitric acid, the nitric acid prevent form the explosive explosive, the silver nitrate precipitate. Now the experiment part is finished. Now after the experiment, let's make the conclusion, and let's look the experiment reaction. Our reaction that takes place like this. Dextrose react with this silver coordination complex, coordination compound, and we obtain after the reaction silver as precipitate, and aldehyde groups change to the acidic groups, and the reaction aim, the reaction aim the aldehyde determine the aldehyde group in this compound. Now this is bring the end of the lab lesson. Thanks for watching. Bye.